Hello, Namaste, Fafu. Welcome to Soest. Well, it is a city where it all started. Soest is a small town city located in North Rhine-Westphalia, NRW, and today we are here in Allerheiligen Kirmes. It started normally on the starting of the November and start officially. I think it's on Wednesday. So yes, it's Allerheiligen Kirmes, and of course I need to be there because it was one of the first public event of course that I encountered here in Germany when I was here for the first time. And yeah, it's largest fair that is held in the old town itself, all over the Europe, and it's kind of large German fun fair that is held in outlying areas. The Allerheiligen Kirmes takes over the entire historic city center of zoos with modern high-tech rides and stalls, and it says like there were like more than 400 of stalls and 40 rides, but I would say it was not that much this year. It was a bit less, I would say. So if we talk about the attendance, it is said that there has been attracting approximately more than 1 million visitors each year, despite the fact that Jos has only around 50,000 of population. So that's a big, huge amount of populations on that old town, I would say. And this fear dates back to at least like 1330, and that is way back to 600 years ago. That means if you walk around in that this phenomenal what we call fear, then it has been following for more than 600, almost 700 years. So that feeling is just unreal. As you can see in the video that now it's kind of a medieval theme, like how they are used to bake bread and all these things, and that's my cute yak that I didn't win this time, but just patting it just to feel it. And of course there were lots of food stalls, like a kind of authentic one all around the for the Europe, and that's a mat, and that's also one of my favorite food. It's a raw meat, and you can eat this with the bread on it with the toppings of onions and all this thing. And there were lots of like kind of horror house, I would say. In Nepal we used to call like bhutgar, but this was like kind of theme of pirates. And then
den Blumenkohl, Falafel. Alles auf Kamera hier. Bild an. Sorry.
And this game, guys, I must say about this game. I played this, I think, 6 years ago, back then, and it was so much fun. And you could already see the total amount, or I mean, total populations of the player. They all are like kind of teenage, and because it required you lots of energy, you need to grab that, and you need to just like live on your own, like risk is all on you. And someone just dropped the shoes, as you can see. And I have seen also this in kind of in Korea. They were like falling in love as well, so that's pretty fun game, I'll say. And you could see the crowd. Oh my god, that's this nothing that I just captured the video. I think later on I will show you how it was. It was so full because it was in a weekend, and yes, it was full. You could barely walk. And yes, those kind of house I used to say back then, it's kind of cake house because I feel like it's a slice of cake, and that's the speciality of Soest, I would say. And guys, this stall have been there ever since, I mean, 10, 11 years ago. This man who was singing there, he was there and he's still there, man. Yeah, and then we were hungry and we just grabbed a snack. That's a buck kartoffel. It's a baked potatoes and it's stuffed with the cream or butter. It was tasty. And you could see like people are still coming. We were almost going back to our home, but people were still coming. And there is a lotto game and we played, but unfortunately, I will show you guys. It's a kind of, you need to have like 1,000 points and then you will win, and it was so impossible to get 1,000 points. You need to then spend like 50 euro for that to get that 1,000 points. But we did get a small one. I think we just get a 200 point. We played like several times, but yeah, that's cute dino there. And that's half the mat. People are like, hungry and just put it there. Lots of stuff there. And there's a maroni. That's one of also my favorite. And then later on we went back. I was so thirsty that we grabbed water from an automat. And we got the water, and that's it for today. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye.